Hello everybody, welcome to my channel, Ronald the Peculiar One. Please subscribe and support me so you can get where to get free PC games every week. I give an update to show you what the latest one is. This is the last one for the everyday thing up to January 2nd. So then this is it right here. It's called Hell Let Loose. They want $50 for this. It's free now until January 9th at 11 a.m. And so they did go back to a free PC game once a week now. And next week will be Turmoil. It'll be free January 9th to January 16th. Pardon the glares. If you see the glares on the screen and stuff, I did best I could to line up the camera. Alright. I will show you every game, what the sizes are of each of the game that they had for free every day up to now. So this is the last one for every 24 hours. And I will show you how to do it. And again, this week, next Thursday, I believe it is, they start the free once a week game. Alright, and I'll show you how to do it. Pardon me there. And please subscribe and support me so I can keep doing stuff like this. So I know that the community wants this type of stuff, you know, and get free PC games for a PC type system. Yeah, it doesn't have any previews of the game here. But they wanted $50 for it, and it's free right now over on Epic Games. If you follow my pointers, the symbol right here. It's called Epic Games Store. Make sure you get a free account first. Get an account set up first before you attempt to do these games, because they might not show up. It might be blank, or you might not be able to find them. Alright, and I have it in the cart already. Anyway, you just push this button right here. It says add to cart, but it says view in cart because I added it already to the cart. And I will show you how to do this, and I will go through each of the games that they had for free, show you the sizes of each of them. This one here, though, I want to show you the requirements. It's pretty big requirements. You need 12 gigs for the minimum for RAM, and for the GPU, which is your video card, you need at least 4 gigabytes. That's the bare minimum. For what the recommended is 16 gigabytes of RAM and 8 gigabytes of RAM that's in your video card, or memory in your video card, which is separate from the RAM. So just remember that there's RAM memory, and there is the video card memory. Remember that. And then you got the storage of 30 gigs. It says right here you need 30 gigs. But all right, let's go to the card up here. Yeah, they wanted $50 for it. You're getting it completely free, and there is no preview. You're gonna have to find the preview online somewhere. And go ahead and push the checkout button. Remember, this is after you get an account, and I don't push this. Check mark at all. And then I will cover up the screen just for a moment. And you'll get a receipt in your email. There we go. And I went to the library. There we go. I'll show you every one of the games that they gave free every day until January 2nd, which is today. Alright, and again, you saw it. You saw the memory of this one. This one requires 26.5 gigabyte download, and it requires basically 47 gigabytes on your hard drive, and that's that one. And that was the latest one. This one was yesterday, and I'll go in order in reverse for days. So this is today, this will be yesterday, and so on until we get them all done. They wanted 56.5 gig download for this one. It requires storage of basically 60 gigs. That's quite a big file for that game. And remember, some of these games require online to play these, to verification. But others you can do offline. It just depends, as long as your window comes open to play it. Okay, this is the next game that they had the day before. They wanted 22 gigabyte download, and it requires basically 30 and a half gigs for your storage space to play this one. That's a lot of storage. That's a lot of download data there. And this is the one from the previous day of that. And like I said, I'm just going to go in reverse. This is the next one. They wanted 9.5, basically 9.5 gigabyte download, and requires storage space, basically 10 gigabytes there for that one on the previous day. And if I didn't do this one yet, I'm getting confused. 9.5 download and 10 gigs for that, just in case I might have did that one. I'm just gonna keep going here. And the previous day before that one was this one, and they wanted basically 11.5 gigs download for that, and requires basically 14 gigs for that one in storage space. And this one here, Kill Knight, was the day before that, and they wanted a little over 2 gigs download and almost 3 gig for storage space for that one. And then this Hot Wheels Unleashed was the one previous. That was the one where I ran into issues where it locked up the purchasing part of this site. It kept saying that I was blocked or error or something like that, which I put on my community on my channel. Yeah, I kept you informed of that as well. This here is, they wanted a little over 26 gig download for that one, and they wanted 27 almost gigabytes for storage for the Hot Wheels Unleashed. And the previous game before that, or before that day, we're going reverse here. It was this one here, was Ghost Runner 2, and they install, let's say they wanted you had to download basically 34 gigabytes download from your data from your internet provider, and then they requires basically 71 gigabytes. That's a huge game. Pardon me. There you go with that one. I got a dry throat, so I'm clearing my throat. That's that one. Let's move on. This is the previous one before that one. I got every single one when they had them free. If you would have followed along my channel, you could have known about all these. So make sure you subscribe so that you can keep informed. I let you know about the games over on Epic Games Store free every week. But they had them every day, every 24 hours. So but now it's back to once a week. So at least they're still doing them free. Okay, this one is 612 megabytes download, and you can see right here 774 megabyte install for storage there. All right, and then the previous one, some of these were kind of generic or indie games type games, and this is the next one in reverse here, going from today all the way back when they first started it. And this one here was a small file as well. Download size is 333, 92 megabytes. Requires storage space 850. That was that one. And then the next one in line going in reverse is this one here, TerraTech. They wanted 524, 39 megabytes. Requires storage space of 710, 45 megabytes. So that's not too bad for that one. And we'll go back here, and here's the next one. Astra 6 sided oracles. Another cheap one. Download size 631, 41 megabytes, and storage space. See how it went up from 630 megabytes to basically 2.5 gigs. See how that changes? Because they shrink it down sometimes, so you don't have to use as much data. That's that one. And all these games cost anywhere between $5 and $50 or more. And that one there is free now regardless. This is the next. So that I installed the free ones too that that weren't included every 24 hours. So I will skip this one. I already did that one before, I think. Okay, and this is the one before that. They gave free in 24-hour periods of time, which Return to Moria. It's called, yeah, that's what it's called there. And download size is basically 15 gigabytes and required storage space of 16.5 gigabytes. That's that one. And we're all caught up. We're all caught up, and these two were together once a week. They gave these two. It came to about $80-some. Came really close to, if you think about it, really close to $100. They gave these completely free. Like I said, if you follow along on my channel, I will do this every week. I'll show you the PC game that they have free. Remember, you install them over here. They give you onto your computer, and then what happens is that a lot of times that they will, when you go to push launch over here, you can do it over here on the site. You can do it on your desktop. There's a launch shortcut, and a lot of times you can launch it from your desktop, and it will kind of bring you over to this site. Internet connection required, some of them. But if you have your internet off, don't want to use your internet, sometimes when you launch it on your desktop, it will open up the launch window. Not all of them will do that, though. Sometimes you can get away with it, other times you cannot. So there you go. And those are all the games that they gave every day that I remember. There might have been a couple of other ones but they're moved by alphabetical order. I'm not sure which ones they were. But because I did add all the rest of these. They had free games, and but they did have. There was a couple of other ones that they did have, but they moved them. Like this one right here, Dark and Darker, I think was another one. It was 9 gigs to download it, and basically 10 gigs to install it. Yeah, I'm just kind of going through them all here. Pardon me if I don't remember the rest of them. They had a lot of them. These are all free. I got all these. This is my free list here. I'm not really sure which ones. Just kind of going through them, see if I can recall any of the other ones. Control, here's another one. Control, that was another free one. I remember that one. They wanted 28 gig download, and it came to 50 gigs storage space for that one. They had that one free too. I'm looking here, just doing my best to do what I can to remember all of them. And like I said, every one of these are free. I got completely free because I kept up on them. Well, I started to keep up on them. For a while, I didn't do it. Now I'm doing it every week. Every Thursday at 11 a.m. is when they release another free PC game on Epic Games Store. Remember, have an account so that you can get all these. Remember, it's one. Sometimes they'll do 2 a week free, and other times it's 1 a week. And then, of course, recently it was 1 free every 24 hours. Every 24 hours they would have 1 free, and the previous one would be locked. If you watch my content, you know all about that. But there you go. That's the gist of that. And thank you so much for watching. And please subscribe to my channel because I need to get to 500 subscribers and then 1,000 so that I can make a few dollars on here. I haven't made anything. This is all out of pocket. It's all on my own time. It's mainly a hobby, but I kind of would like to start making money since I'm doing all the work for everything. And again, pardon the reflections. I couldn't help it. This is where I do my setup for video content. So please understand that, and I'd really appreciate you taking the time out of your day to watch my content. If you can, watch a few minutes of my other stuff. push like on my other stuff. Please subscribe. I do unboxings when I can, and it's all out of pocket. I do basic casual play of video games. Sometimes I only play a couple levels. Other times I'll play the whole game through over time in parts. And sometimes I'll do some attempting to fix videos and other things, whatever I choose to do. And pardon me, I do like to talk a little bit in my videos. Sometimes I talk a little too long. So, well, there you go. That's the gist of Epic Games Store, where they had 24 hours up to January 2nd, free games, PC games. Remember, you don't have to have a PC. You do, you know, almost everybody seems to have a cell phone, so you can get the cell phone app, and then you can just get yourself an account. Just remember the code, the password for yourself, and you can just put them all in your library every week. And then when you get a nice PC, you can just go ahead and log in through your PC, and you can download these games based on your what game you want and how your internet provider allows you to have so much data download. So based on all that, so thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And moving on to the next video, everybody. Take care.